Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. First and foremost, please ignore my voice. I unfortunately caught the little cold that my daughters both had this last week. I have been doing really good about not picking up the germs that my littlest brings home all the time. She's in kindergarten, so I'm sure you guys know the little ones are always bringing home all the bugs and all the viruses and all the things. But so this one decided to stick with me, but it's okay. It's just a cold. It's just hopefully y'all can bear with my voice a little bit, and hopefully I can get it to kind of clear up as the day goes on. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a behind the scenes of preparing for the week. So if you guys are new to this channel, I am a business owner. I have an Etsy shop. We also do this YouTube channel. And so I'm kind of showing you guys behind the scenes of what it takes to prepare for the week. So on Sundays, the beginning of the week, I like to kind of plan for the week, order things that need to be ordered, get the grocery meals planned out, and just kind of everything that will make the week go smoother. Sometimes it doesn't always happen. Sometimes we have a really busy day or weekend, so I'll do it on Mondays. But today, that's what we're going to be doing, is we're just going to be getting everything prepared so we can have a good and smooth week. This week is going to be lots of planning and lots of getting new products listed and things like that. We worked really hard to get all of the orders out that were current on Friday. And so luckily we only have a couple orders so far that came in over the weekend. So I'm really excited that we're going to kind of get off to a fresh start this week. So that is what we're planning on doing today. I'm sure more orders will come in as the day goes on. So what I'll typically do is I'll design things first, and then as things come in on Sunday, I'll add those to the list and add those to the designs that need to be done. And then on Monday, everything will be ready to go. So I will go ahead and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna plan for the week. I got my iPad. I did recently get a new app that is like, I'm sure you guys have heard of it, the Good Notes app. And I bought an Etsy file that kind of has a cute little planner on it. So I've been using it this year and I really like it. It helps keep my brain kind of organized and focused on things I need to get done on a weekly and daily and yearly basis. Things get chaotic, and I really thrive on routines. I thrive on lists, and I thrive on just like kind of knowing what I have going on. So that is what we're going to be doing today. So if you guys are interested in this video, then just keep on watching. But let's go ahead and get on into it and get started with our day. So normally I will do most of my cleaning on Saturdays. I'll try and get the entire house cleaned up. Throughout the week, I'll do things here and there to kind of help. But on Saturdays, I'll clean the house, do the things like the bathrooms and the bedrooms and like the sheets. But a lot of it didn't get done yesterday. Well, a lot of it did, but a lot of it didn't. So I probably got like 50 to 60% of the cleaning done. So I also need to kind of squeeze that into today's to-do list. But first, we're gonna get done what we know we need to get done so we can prepare for the week first. And then the cleaning and stuff, can be done after. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and get something for my throat. I'm gonna get some coffee or some tea. Probably should be tea, but I kind of want some more coffee. So let's go make something warm to see if we can kind of get my throat cleared up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can't hear my husband's loud music outside. He is cleaning the car out. So I'm gonna make my coffee. Now, let me know, what is your current favorite coffee? So lately, we've been just sticking to Folgers. We got the breakfast blend, and I really like it. But what is your favorite coffee? Because I like to experiment with different types of coffee. And yes, I use a regular coffee maker. I don't use a Keurig because we make so much coffee that we found it so much cheaper this way. And honestly, I like the taste better too. So you guys are gonna see a glimpse into another hobby that I've had. So over the last couple years, I love making bread, like homemade bread. Sometimes we'll go through periods of time where we'll just buy a loaf, but lately I've been getting back into making bread again, and normally I would do it by hand. So I would just knead the bread myself and bake it in the loaf pans. But I decided to be a little bit bougie and buy a bread machine. So I got this Cuisinart bread machine, and y'all, it is so awesome how I don't have to do much. I just put the ingredients in there and it makes the bread for me. If you guys have never had homemade bread before or never tried making it before, you gotta try it. It's once you've tasted it, you won't think of regular store-bought bread the same again because it's so good. And it's probably better for you because there's so much less ingredients. You know exactly what's going into your bread, and you can make it for a fraction of the cost. It's so cheap. So I'm gonna be making some bread today too. I usually make up our bread for the week on Sundays, and so that's what we're gonna be doing. It takes about 3 hours to make, so that's gonna be something. So stay tuned and here in a little bit, and we'll go ahead and make our bread. Gotta hydrate. So we made it up the stairs. We're back in the office. I definitely spilled my coffee all over me coming up the stairs. I had my coffee, my camera, my tripod, my water, and everything else, and I was coming up the stairs, and it was just sloshing all over me as I was coming up, but I didn't stop. I went ahead and got upstairs to put my stuff down and then clean the coffee up. Who does that? Who else is just like thinking that they can hold all the things and end up being wrong? Because that's me all the time. But we're up in the office. It's quiet right now because the kids are outside playing. It is nice right now, but I know it is not going to be later. It's supposed to be raining later. And I think it's going to be a pretty decent week too, in the 60s. So I'm looking forward to that. But it's peaceful and it's quiet right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get some planning done. The first thing that we're going to do is get our grocery list ready because we need to go ahead and place the order for pickup. Sometimes we'll go to the store and then sometimes we'll do like grocery pickup, but I think we're going to do grocery pickup today just because it's going to be easier, just because everybody's been kind of a little bit under the weather, and it'll just be a little bit easier. So I'm going to go ahead and plan out the meals and get that grocery order in, and then we'll get started planning. Okay, so I just got done meal planning and then I ordered all the groceries, and they're not gonna be ready till 4 o'clock. But that's okay because we're not really needing any of this until tonight and tomorrow anyway. So if you guys are curious on just like dinners for the week, what we have this week planned is, so we're gonna have chicken parmesan with garlic bread and some kind of vegetable. And then we're gonna have breakfast for dinner one day. So like, you know, bacon, eggs, grits, stuff like that. Then we're gonna have taco salad. Then we're gonna have chicken bites with broccoli and creamy cheese rice. So the chicken bites are really good. I just get like a chicken breast, cut them up, and then I season them really well. And then I put them in a pan with a little bit of butter and garlic, and you know, saute that until the chicken's done. And then at the end, I'll add a little bit of milk or make like whipping cream or something like that to kind of get it a little bit thickened, and it's like a sauce. So it's just basically like chicken breast, but it's really good. If you guys have not tried that, you need to. It's so yummy. And then with that, we're doing I said broccoli and creamy cheese rice. And then the next day we're gonna do beef tips with mashed potatoes and green beans. So the beef tips I make in the crock pot. It's really good. And then one day, John and I will probably have the orange chicken, rice, and vegetable. If you guys have never tried the Sam's Club orange chicken, it's in the frozen section. It's so good. My kids don't like it, but John and I like it. So we'll usually make the kids like chicken nuggets or something to go with it instead. But that is 6 meals. So that'll get us through the week. We eat at home every single day. And then in the weekends, we go out to eat usually, and that's when we'll get like takeout. So I got our dinner plan, and then I have my kids' lunch meal plan as well. They just eat the same things pretty much every other day for lunch. So they'll have like ham and cheese sliders. They love it on the Hawaiian rolls, and then they love like thermos lunches, like chicken nuggets and different things like that. And then sometimes we'll give leftovers in their thermos. But they pretty much have like the same couple different things. They don't really like a lot of sandwiches, but they will eat those sliders. So anyway, I got their whole meal plan done as well. And then we have all our fruits and vegetables here. And then of course a little bit of junk food because I'm not perfect. So we got our junk food and we got our all our healthy stuff too. But our meal plan is done for the week. I went ahead and ordered those groceries. Those will be ready around 4 o'clock. So that part's done. We'll go pick that up around then. And now I'm gonna go ahead and get started with designing my orders and getting things like that done. This is that app I was telling y'all about. Hopefully you can see it. It's just it's the Good Notes app, and then I bought a planner, a digital planner on Etsy. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested in it. But yeah, it's really cool because you can go by the date, you can go by the year, you can do weekly meal plans, you can do like goals, all kinds of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and write first the things that we need to get done today. Okay, so what we need to get done is design orders, print invoices out, meal plan, which we did, check stock, and then order supplies if necessary, start on emails, plan videos for the week, make bread, pick up grocery order, finish cleaning, help kids with their Valentines, and then start editing this video. So, That's what we have for our to-do list. We already got our grocery stuff done. So yeah, that's what we're going to go ahead and get started on. I guess next we're going to go ahead and design orders. And then as we're doing the designing of the orders, we're going to know pretty quickly, like, do I have those spray paint colors in stock? Do I need to get any kind of paint or supplies for this week? So this will be next. So let's go ahead and get to designing our orders. Okay, so I have to know, who else sits like a child? Like, when I'm sitting in a chair, I have to have my legs up or be sitting crisscross applesauce, or I don't even know. I just can't sit in a chair like normally. Is anyone else like me, or is that just me? Okay, so I just got done designing orders. It didn't take me too long because I already had a bunch of them designed on Saturday. I'll kind of sometimes at the end of the evening just start designing the orders that came in. It'll make it easier. So all I had to do was Sunday's order, or the orders that came in on Saturday. So I did those. I did some mock-ups and sent those over to potential customers. I usually get mock-up requests all the time, and I'll just send them over mock-ups. Sometimes they order, sometimes they don't. So that's something that you kind of just have to deal with when you're doing a business. So anyway, I did that, and I wrote down a list of some products that I need to go purchase or order. So we need bubble wrap. So we're going to pick up some of that today when we run to town to go get our grocery pickup. Foam rollers. So that's kind of like how we roll our white paint on our signs. And then I need to go take inventory of cardboard, but we're good on spray paint and things like that. So I don't need to order anything like that. I went ahead and planned out my video ideas. So the one you're seeing right now is going to be the first one up this week. And then I'm going to start a series today. I'm going to start filming it, but it is a Facebook Marketplace series. This one's not going to be going up for probably at least a week or a month, a couple weeks to a month, because it is going to be kind of like an experiment that I'm going to be doing for y'all, selling on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to completely start from scratch in the very beginning and sell products on Facebook, and let you guys in on how that goes, tips and tricks and things that I kind of experimented through that. And I did used to sell on Facebook Marketplace all the time, and I really enjoyed it and did well, but we're gonna just kind of test it out again and see, like, running ads versus no ads, all the things, to see if it's a good marketplace to sell on. So we're gonna be doing that series starting probably this evening. I'm gonna start looking into it and then start filming it this week, and then it'll come up in a little while on YouTube. And then the second part of the week, I have a list. Okay, so this is how I do things with my YouTube videos. So I will have a list of video ideas. And at the beginning of the week, I'll sit down and say, okay, which video ideas are bringing me joy? Like, which ones do I want to do this week? And I will do them. Now, when the day comes of filming, or when, like, a couple days before the filming is, I'll kind of readjust and say, okay, do I still want to do this video this week? Because I have come to find, if you say, I have to do this video on this day, and you're not feeling it, it's going to reflect on your video. So some people say, yes, you should plan your videos out in a month. You should do all the things and have it set. But to me, I feel like you should do that video when you feel the joy and you want to do that video, because it will, like I said, reflect in your work. So the video idea that I have that I was going to probably share this week is spilling the tea on my best sellers before I started my woodworking. So kind of letting you guys in on what products sold really well, how much money did I make selling these products, and like, it was the vinyl and sublimation stuff. So if you guys sell any of those products, or just want to know, or just like are curious on how those products did for me, I'm going to go ahead and spill all the tea. If it doesn't come up this week, be looking for it coming up soon. But I'm definitely thinking that that's going to be the video coming up. So that is on my to-do list for my videos. So we designed our orders. That's done. We checked our stock. Check. And then we planned our videos. So, and then we did, okay, let's see. And I did go ahead and get my daughter's Valentine little tag made on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that off. I do need to help them with that tonight. Okay, so I think next what we're gonna do is we're gonna go print invoices, and then we are going to get a head start on emails. So I get like a ton of emails throughout the week, and I'm really bad about responding immediately to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on those. Is anyone else like that with emails? Like, it'll be anything else, it's just emails I get so behind on. So I need to go ahead and get on that. All right, so I have my invoices all packaged up in there. I put them in a cello bag, put a couple stickers on there, and write a little handwritten thank you, and those are ready to be pasted on the packages. Excuse my voice. Those will be ready to be pasted on the packages whenever we start packaging.
And I can't get your mask clean. I'm gonna have to take another bit of pressure wash.
All right, so first we're gonna put our warm water into our bread machine at 110 degrees. We're gonna put in 2 tablespoons of sugar. And now we're gonna put in 2 1/4 teaspoons of our yeast. Give that a stir. Right now we're gonna let the yeast proof for about 10 minutes. All right, so now we're gonna add in 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 3 cups of flour, and that's all the ingredients. I just have to go ahead and plug it up and get it started now. Isn't that so easy, and such little ingredients too, so we really enjoy making bread. So it's gonna go through its settings and it's gonna beep in a little while, probably after like an hour or so, and I'm gonna take it out and kind of readjust it, put it back in, and then it's gonna do its thing, rise and bake, and then when it's done I get it out and I'll show you guys. With all the germs kind of going around, I'm going to be washing all of our blankets, which I pretty much do that weekly anyway, but definitely want to get it done this week just because of this cold gunk going around. So the kids just finished up their Valentines for their class and making their Valentine's boxes, and excuse my voice. And so they went upstairs to go clean up their rooms a little bit. I always kind of like try and get them to clean their rooms on Sundays so that they have like a fresh start to the week as well. So they're doing that, and then I'm gonna help them by cleaning up the mess that they made making their Valentines. So just got a notification that our order is ready. So we're gonna go ahead and head to town and do that pickup. So as y'all see, it's a little bit later. We got our grocery order picked up, got everything unloaded, spent some time with the family, and now I just wanted to come back up here and make sure that we got everything that we wanted to get done today off of our to-do list. So yes, we picked up our grocery order. Yes, we almost finished cleaning. We got pretty much everything done that I needed to get done. Of course, there's a few things here and there, but we can work on that throughout the week. And then the last thing that I put on the list for today is to start editing. So that is this video that you guys are watching now. So I'm going to start editing it tonight and hopefully have it up for you guys on Monday. Hopefully. So that is the plan. I'm sorry about my voice again, you guys. I'm trying here to make it sound normal, but I mean, maybe it's not as bad as to you guys as it is to me. But yeah. So I just want to tell you guys, if you're struggling this week, if you're having a rough start to your week, if you're feeling unmotivated, or like you can't get stuff done because you're so overwhelmed, just know I have those days, I have those weeks, I have those months. I have it happen to me a lot. And so what I found really helps me is to sit down, take time out of your week, and just plan your week out, plan your day out, write down a list of things that you want to get done, things you need to get done, and things that you urgently need to get done, and then maybe something that you want to get done eventually. Make all your lists out and just start working at and chip little bits off at a time of each thing. And eventually you're gonna start knocking things off that list so you can have a clear mind and you're able to get more done. And when you see videos like this, for example, where we got lots done today, and you might think, wow, I wish I could get that much done today. Please just know that you are great, you're enough. I have those days too. And of course I have days like today where I feel like, oh my gosh, yes, I got prepared for the week. I feel great because now I'm gonna go into Monday feeling like rejuvenated and fresh and like I can get the week started. And like I said, it might not work for everybody this way, but definitely sit down and just try and relax and take some time to plan for your week and start getting some things on your to-do list done. You guys, I promise it'll make you feel so much better. So I guess now, starting tomorrow, we're gonna start working on orders. And what I'll do when I'm out in the shop, it's something else I needed to get done, but I didn't want to get done today. I just didn't feel like being out in the shop today, is I need to clean up my shop. So I need to go do that, but I figured tomorrow while I'm out there cutting my signs, I can be cleaning up the shop while my signs are cutting. So that's something, I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. So that's something I need to get done tomorrow. But we got pretty much everything done that we needed to get done today. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this prepping for the week with me. A busy week ahead, but we're going to get it done. And I hope you all have an amazing week as well. Start knocking some things off the to-do list, you guys. And just know that you're enough. And you're loved and you're wonderful, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be later this week. All right, bye y'all.